It was February 25, 1957. A cardboard box was discovered in the woods near Philadelphia. Inside, the lifeless body of a young boy. No name, no missing person report, no answers for over 60 years. This is the haunting story of America's most chilling mystery, the boy in the box. The scene was as tragic as it was surreal. A college student, skipping class, took a shortcut through a desolate, overgrown lot off Susquehanna Road in the Fox Chase neighborhood. Among the discarded debris lay a large cardboard box, the kind used to ship a J.C. Penney baby bassinet. Inside it was a small naked boy. His body showed signs of severe abuse. He was emaciated, ribs protruding, with pale, bruised skin. His hands were pruny, suggesting prolonged exposure to the elements. His fingernails were neatly trimmed. Estimated to be between 3 and 7 years old, he weighed just 30 pounds and stood around 40 inches tall. His hair had recently been cut unevenly, and clippings were still stuck to his body, implying it had been done post-mortem. Philadelphia police launched an intensive investigation. Forensic experts couldn't determine the exact cause of death. Though blunt force trauma was suspected, his eyes were open, his mouth slightly agape, frozen in time. No sign of sexual assault, no broken bones. The blanket he was wrapped in was cheap and widely distributed. The box had a shipping label, which was traced to a department store, but it had been sold to hundreds of customers, a lead that went nowhere. Despite thousands of tips and widespread media attention, no one came forward to claim the child. The medical examiner created a death mask, hoping someone might one day recognize his face. He was buried under a modest headstone. Heavenly Father, bless this unknown boy. Over the years, theories emerged, and just as quickly, unraveled. One centered around a foster home just 1.5 miles from the crime scene. The man who ran the home took in numerous children. Some believed the boy had been abused there and discarded. In the early 2000s, a woman referred to as M came forward. She claimed her mother had purchased the boy, named him Jonathan, and confined him to a basement. According to her, the boy had been physically abused and was killed in a fit of rage. M alleged that she was forced to help dispose of the body. Her story was chilling, but riddled with inconsistencies and unsupported by physical evidence. Authorities ultimately ruled her confession unreliable. Others speculated the boy was trafficked, or the unwanted child of a wealthy family who valued reputation over responsibility. There were whispers of a cover-up involving a prominent family, but the trail went cold. In 1998, the boy was exhumed to obtain DNA. While the initial results were limited, they preserved the genetic material for future analysis. That future came in 2022 with the rise of forensic genealogy. His DNA was uploaded to public databases like GED Match and Family Tree DNA. Within weeks, investigators identified distant relatives. From there, genealogists built a family tree, slowly, branch by branch, until they found him. His name was Joseph Augustus Zarelli, born January 13, 1953. His mother was a young woman from a respected family. His father's identity remains protected due to privacy laws. But here's the unsettling part. Joseph was never reported missing. No police file, no obituary, no trace. It was as though he had never existed. Why wasn't Joseph reported missing? Was his death accidental or intentional? Could his family have been involved? Was there a deliberate cover-up? Did his mother, still living, know the truth? Investigators haven't named any suspects. Some case files remain sealed. Whispers, rumors, and lingering questions haunt every step of the investigation. Identifying Joseph gave the boy something long denied: humanity. He was no longer just the boy in the box. He was a son, a boy with a birthday, a story. Authorities have officially reopened the case. Detectives hope that with time, someone burdened by guilt will finally come forward. Joseph's story is a painful reminder that truth can be buried beneath secrets, shame, and silence. But with persistence, science, and empathy, even the most deeply buried truths can rise. If you believe every life deserves closure, subscribe to the Redacted Report. We reveal the stories they tried to erase, one redacted line at a time. Who do you think was responsible for Joseph's death? Comment below and help us keep the search for answers alive.